Harrison, as he arrived earlier today. A shot before the game. It's game time in Oklahoma City as the crowd looks to cheer on the Thunder. And this game marks the start of a road trip here for the Raptors. They come off the loss on Friday. And Clark, they were right there, too. They ended up losing by a bucket.
We saw it over and over. The lack of protecting the rock. The turnover differential was atrocious. That's not the kind of basketball they can play if they expect to stay competitive.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Ed Davis and Bargnani, they're inside. Barbosa is out there with Heinrich and Martin. And for the Thunder, Harrison in at point guard. Green is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Harden and Durant. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Averaging 30 points per contest.
Who got ball? Who got ball? Hey, right here. Hey, pick it up, James. Pick it up.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Harrison. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. And Toronto has possession. They're getting their second look at Oklahoma City in this one.
And they lost big, Kevin, against them the last time. The rebound differential tells part of the story there. They simply got dominated on the backboard.
Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Scott Brooks.
Well, Kevin, he told me that he believes it will be their defensive. Ask them coming up the floor, stay tight, get a hand in their face when the shot goes up. This game is ours. He's confident in their defensive prowess. We'll see, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. So defense is the key early on.
You know, it's not surprising, Kevin, when you think about the great team. So much of their game planning really starts at the defensive end of the floor.
Clark, once he's hitting the glass and pulling down those rebounds, good things always seem to happen.
You're exactly right. You get second chance opportunities. You keep the other team from getting set back up again. So it's so important to get those opportunities.
Now here's Heinrich. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington. Nails the easy jumper. Back to Durant. Behind the arc. No good. Now the Raptors take it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, they just struggle to make shots. And sometimes with teams, when they're missing shots, it has a way to take other parts of their game down, too.
On defense, Toronto, following Durant's three-point attempt. And the rebound goes to Martin.
With that, they find themselves missing on 4 of their first 5 shot attempts. That's not a good start. Actually, it's a bad start for them.
Back to Heinrich. Over Harrison. Deflected. Toronto on D. He's picked up by Heinrich. Buries the step-back jumper.
You know, he doesn't do a whole lot on the offensive end, but he can still contribute, just like he did there.
Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 2. He dumps it off. Here's Barbosa, and the Raptors miss again.
Boy, they haven't been able to start as fast as they would have liked to here.
Here's Harden, and almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here is Heinrich, averaging 8 points a game. Outside, Davis. Takes it up. Cans it from in close. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
You can't let them get that close to the hoop if you're the defense. Come on.
Outside Durant. Backing down is Green. Connects on the baseline jumper. Green's got his second bucket of the night. Raptors trail by 4. White against Davis. Fades back. Can't get it to go. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They did a lot of things right. An awful lot was done right, especially at the offensive end. I thought they did a nice job exploiting every possession. They were smart with the ball, and they really looked very fluid. Nothing was forced.
And that one's good.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Oh, that's right. It's open right here.
Green against Bargnani.
Hey, watch him, man.
Outside, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good from Bargnani. Bargnani's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. White is guarded by Davis. A hook, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Kevin, the hook shot is such a weapon. I'm surprised so few players use it.
White's there. Davis down low. Last game he had 13.
He got caught napping you.
And he flushes it through. White slam cam with the replay.
The steal led to an easy bucket in transition. That's a nice sequence.
Here's Heinrich. Just over 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Davis against White. Now Heinrich. Now Davis. The Raptors need to get a shot. Unloads. No good. And the Thunder go the other way. 6 points for him.
Shoot that! All you!
Here's Harrison. Can't hit the jumper after freeing himself up with the pump fake. And it's Harden picking him up. Bargnani. Heinrich outside. Pass to Davis. Hit his leg. Here is Heinrich. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Lets loose for 3. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Barbosa's got his first 3 points of the game. The Thunder leading by 4. Now here's Westbrook. 9-point game his last outing. Shots good by Durant.
Watching the team shoot this well is fun for some fans watching at home, but it's no picnic for the guy who's coaching the defense. I mean, he's really upset with how his team is not giving the effort at that end of the floor. Simply put, that's just bad defense.
Joey Dorsey's checked in for Toronto. Martin comes in for Julian Wright.
I got it! I got it!
Heinrich kicks to Bargnani. Leads him with the pass. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. When you look at the Raptors, this is a team that absolutely is lethal from long range. Number 1 in the NBA.
I'll tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Now Ibaka.
Pick it up, pick it up!
Here's Harrison. Bargnani grabs the board.
Normally, he sinks that shot. His mid-range game is excellent. He just misfired that time.
And here's Heinrich. Back to Barbosa. And Bargnani backs in. Martin. And a 3. Martin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
For a player of his skill, it's going to take a lot better defense than that.
Westbrook with it. No points for him. Here's Durant. Durant with another miss.
He hasn't been able to get on track here.
Now Dorsey. Here's Barbosa. And again, Toronto with the triple. Here's Westbrook, averaging 13 points a contest. Jump-off pass. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Green against Bargnani. Now here's Heinrich. Here's Dorsey. Tosses it up. Again, Toronto.
They've taken the lead and they show no signs of slowing down. They're flowing both on offense and defense.
Here's Durant. Again, Durant missing.
They need to send out a search party to find his offense, Kev. It's been AWOL this whole quarter.
Back to Barbosa. Releases from 15. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Lakers. They're in control of the #1 seed, looking to finish out the season strong. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder right behind him. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. White comes in for Serge Ibaka. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Bargnani with the ball. Let's go with the three. And Westbrook pulls it down.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling to all the missed shots to get an edge in the rebounding area.
That free throw missing. And some changes here for the Raptors. Ed Davis is checked in for Bargnani. Johnson comes in for Joey Dorsey. And it's DeRozan in for Leandro Barbosa. Second free throw, no good. Here's Toronto. They're on a 16-7 run. DeRozan backs in. The shot is off.
Not always consistent from mid-range. He just didn't have the right touch there.
Outside Durant. Kept alive. It's blocked. Raptors leading by 3. Heinrich kicks to Martin. DeRozan, he's covered by Westbrook. DeRozan's shot is good.
Nice feed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
So here's Westbrook. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Durant for 3. Again, Durant missing.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Here's Heinrich. The shot is off, and the Thunder go the other way. 2:07 left in the first. Here's Harrison.
Well, that's a big foul there. That's his second, and I'm sure the coach is thinking about subbing him out and probably having him sit for a while so he won't be available. I'm torn on that. Sometimes I'd rather see a guy play with 2 fouls, but that's the coach's call.
Jarrett Jack is checked in for the Raptors. And he makes both free throws. Here's Jack. 23 points for him the last game against Washington. Outside, Martin. Now DeRozan. Arcs it high. Outside Durant. A quick shot, and that's good for 2. Durant's got 5 points so far.
He's a tough guy to match up with.
Davis sacks him down. With the teardrop, and 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Westbrook. Not on the scoreboard yet. It's Durant on the wing. Off the pick. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. He's shooting 20% from long range. Raptors with the lead. Here's Jack, averaging 9 points per contest. Here's DeRozan. Rips it down.
That's the way to exploit the D right there now. Wait for an opening and don't give him a chance to recover.
But Clark, he's going to make you pay for those slip-ups.
Yeah, he sure takes advantage of every one of them.
Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
He just hasn't been able to get on track in this game. Not like he would like to. He's a much better shooter than he's shown.
And here are the Thunder now. It's a three-point game. He's got 8. Pass to Westbrook. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's DeRozan. From 17 feet out. Banks it home. He's got 6. Here's Westbrook. 1 second left. That's good. In our first quarter of play over, some good numbers on the board so far. It's the Raptors up 3. Close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Here's Jack. And some changes here for the Raptors. Barbosa comes in for Julian Wright. It's Heinrich in for DeMar DeRozan. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Ed Davis and Bargnani, they're inside. Heinrich is out there with Jarrett Jack and Barbosa. Here's Westbrook. No points for him. And here's Harden. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
One of the ways where they've shown a definite edge, Kevin, has come on the glass today.
Jack with the 3. The shot is off, and the Thunder go the other way. Westbrook with it. Here's Harrison. The Thunder with another miss. A quick shot. Barbosa's shot is off. And here are the Thunder now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter to the inside. 10 points for him. Here's Harrison. Money on the 10-footer. He's got 12.
You know, he's not keeping defenders up at night with his offensive ability, but he did a good job to chip in some points that time.
Here's Jack. He's covered by Westbrook, and Bargnani backs in from downtown. Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Green. Played in for 2 at the pretty feed there. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Raptors trail by 4. Heinrich outside. And Bargnani backs in. Now Green defending. The tray. Barbosa's shot is off.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Outside Westbrook. Harden against Barbosa. Clock is at 3. Here's Durant. Bargnani grabs the board. And Toronto has possession. They haven't trailed by more than 7. Heinrich outside. And the Raptors miss again.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Guarded by Heinrich. Pass to Green. And dunked in. Great play on the feed.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfect.
Toronto calls timeout. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. A great free throw team. 3rd in the league.
As I said, this is one of the better free throw shooting teams this season. Everybody's been doing their job from the charity stripe. They're actually taking advantage of free throws because they're knocking them down.
The Raptors making a switch here. Heinrich. And again, Toronto no luck.
I'm not a big fan of the fadeaway in that situation, but he drained it. Nice shot.
Here's Barbosa. Blocked. The Thunder leading by 6.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Pass to Martin. Takes a 3. Barbosa gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
12 points for him. And here's Harden.
The team doesn't need that mistake. You got to be efficient.
It's blocked. Now the Thunder with it. 3-point lead. Here's Harrison, and closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. And that one misses. The Raptors making a switch here. Jack's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Had a miss on that trip, but still made this a 2-possession lead.
Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Martin. Davis working against Durant. Harden against Martin. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Now here's Westbrook. No points for him. Outside Durant. He's guarded by Davis. Goes up, and that one's good. Durant. Here's Jack. Under 4 minutes left in the second. Dumps it off. Here's Martin. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Kevin, that's just not good defense. You can't be giving players of his talent level looks like that. Come on now.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got 13. Here's Jack. Barbosa with it. Jacks up the triple. It's rebounded by Durant. And here's Westbrook. For 3. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
And he gets another one here in the second. He can be dangerous from outside. Watch out.
For Jack. He's covered by Westbrook. Hit the floater. No good from Jack.
Both teams really matching up well on the board. We've got ourselves a pretty good game here, Kevin.
Harden with the screen. It's Durant on the wing. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Shot clock at 3. Here's Ulrich. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
He seems quite confident in that hook shot. The defense wasn't even close to blocking that one.
Here's Jack. He's covered by Westbrook. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Take a look at the Hawks. They're looking to lock up the best record of the conference and a #1 seed come playoff time. And, of course, the Raptors. They're way down there. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Thunder. Vujicic comes in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Raptors, Bargnani has checked in for Dorsey. White comes in for Martin. And it's DeRozan in for Leandro Barbosa. Picked by Bargnani. Here's Davis, and there's the dunk.
That's how you do it. That was a nice setup. I mean, the pick was in the right place, right where it should have been.
Followed the strategy that is mapped out on the sideline. Those timeouts mean a lot for these guys.
Yes, they do.
Durant just inside the line, off target.
He hasn't had the type of game that we thought we'd see. But despite that, the team is still doing quite well.
Jack with it. Here's DeRozan over Vujacic, and it's DeRozan missing. 1:19 left in the half. Now Vujacic, a three, and Davis pulls it down. Now Jack. From downtown. Kept alive. The second effort. Scooped up. Davis. Count it. And the rebounding finally paid off. Davis has got 10 points.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Green, the screen. Off the screen. Again, Durant missing. Raptors trail by 3.
If they want to go 2 for 1, they'll have to speed it up.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. And so here is Toronto. They haven't trailed by more than 7. Deflects the pass. Here's Bargnani. Drains the easy jumper. Bargnani's got his second basket of the night.
Here, they'll want to hold for 1 shot.
I see him.
Here's Harrison. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And the first half is now in the books.
Check out the game for Durant. 16 points, and the 3 ball's been there for him, too.
The Thunder in a tightly contested game against Toronto. Some fantastic performances from these two early going, leading the way for their teams. And that'll do it as the second half is about to start out in Oklahoma City.
The second half is now beginning. It's been a close one. Neither team has been able to get an edge. Here's Heinrich. Harrison, he's in at point guard. Baca is out there with Durant. And there's Green and Harden. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Takes it up, and he lays that one up and in. He's got 17. Here's Heinrich. Back to Martin. Here's Barbosa. Heinrich outside. No luck. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. He's got 17. On the wing, Harden. Carries the short-range shot. Harden's got 7.
That's too easy. D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
Here's Heinrich. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
And so he hits both. Outside, Martin leaps for the ball. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Boy, he's been outstanding on both ends of the court.
Durant hits them both. Here's Heinrich. 6 points for him. And here is Barbosa. Bargnani with the ball. The tray. Davis is whistled for the loose ball foul. That is his first foul of the game. 7-point differential. 17 points in the game. Back to Durant from 20 feet out. The Thunder with another miss. Now here's Heinrich. Defense right on him. Martin. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And right out of the half, they're cold. Missing on their first 3 attempts.
Stuffed in, and he's fouled. Opportunity for a three-point play.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
And he makes the free throw. Here is Heinrich. Poked away. Davis sacks down. Heinrich outside. Shoots it up. Drops it in from 12 feet. Heinrich's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Harrison.
Here in the early going, fouls continue to be a problem. They're having trouble in that area. That makes it 4 for 5 to start the 3rd. Really coming out of halftime looking to get a big jump on the opponent.
And the Thunder with some changes. DJ White, he's checked in for Ibaka. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. The Raptors also changing it up. White comes in for Martin. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. And the Raptors call time here. Let's look at the 2K leaderboard to find out the teams that have led the league in steals the season's second half. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. This is a team that likes to cause some havoc. The best in the league at it. Here's Barbosa. He's got 14. And here's Bargnani working on Green. Releases. Kept alive. Bargnani tries to drop it in, but it won't go.
Can't D up a layup any better than that. Nice work.
Now here's Westbrook. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. For 3, Durant. And Davis pulls it down. Right around 9 minutes left in the 3rd. Here's Jack. He's covered by Westbrook. Barbosa guarded by Green. And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Here's Harrison. And, yep, that falls. The foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. Playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one.
As a team, they've been perfect from the line in this half. They've made them all. That's a good job, and that's exactly what you want. When you're going to get to the line, take advantage of those freebies.
Outside, Davis. Jack backs in. And the Raptors miss again.
The thrill is gone, and so is his offense. He's not making anything.
Outside Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 20 points for Kevin Durant. And the Raptors call time here. Here's Jack. Right around 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. The dump off. It's stolen by Green.
To get back into this game, Kevin, they need to really concentrate.
Oh! He's got 25. 10 in this quarter alone.
Another big bucket, and they push way out in front now.
Here's Jack. Westbrook picks him up. And Bargnani backs in. And they get it. Hits the left of the rim and gets the friendly bounce. Bargnani's got 7 points in the game. Big time lead they've got.
Yeah, they're playing extremely well.
Durant for 3. And That comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 23 points for Kevin Durant.
They're getting open looks now and knocking them down after struggling a bit in the first half. I mean, that just comes from understanding who you are and what you do. Stay with your game plan.
Here's Barbosa. Rebound by Jeff Green. And here are the Thunder now. 19-point game. Outside Westbrook. Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 25 points for Kevin Durant. Now Jack. Over Westbrook. Jack's shot is good.
They say the mid-range game is becoming a lost art in the NBA, but you certainly couldn't tell it from watching that play. What a sweet stroke.
And here are the Thunder now. Back to Durant. Wide open. Again, the Thunder score.
He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
Barbosa. Yes, from downtown. Barbosa's got 17 now. And here we go with Russell Westbrook. Not on the scoreboard yet. Here's Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 20.
No question that they've been the better offensive team so far. The execution has been flawless.
Great anticipation. And here are the Thunder now. It's Durant on the wing. 4 on the clock. Fades back. And the basket good. Durant's got 31 points.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
And Bargnani backs in. And the layup is good. Bargnani's got 9 points.
I think this is where you want to operate. This is where you want to be taking shots from as an offense, in and around the paint.
White sets a pick. Half the pick. No good from Durant. This game a pretty lopsided one.
Yeah, and they need to find some answers and quickly. He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
25 points in the game. Here's Harrison. Wright snatches it inside.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch. And with the D right in his face, that made all the difference.
Now Jack. Westbrook picks him up. He dishes it. Bargnani. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. The Thunder making a switch here. Turkoglu's checked in. And then for Toronto, Reggie Evans, he's Julian Wright. And it's DeRozan in for Leandro Barbosa. Here's DeRozan. He has 6. Here's Bargnani. He's on fire. Bargnani's got 11.
He's definitely playing hurt, but you can't count him out. He's always going to give 100%, even if his body is only at 50%.
It's Durant on the wing. Takes a 3. The shot misses. And Toronto the other way. About 3.5 minutes left in the third. Evans against Westbrook. Fires from 14, and it's Evans missing.
They'll allow him to get that off all day.
Outside Westbrook. And it's Johnson picking him up. Outside Westbrook. Knocked loose. 4 on the clock. 3 seconds left. And the rebound goes to Evans. A difficult situation for Toronto. They trail by 18. And here is Jack, averaging 10 points per contest. Now DeRozan over Turkoglu. And it's DeRozan missing.
The D didn't respect him from that distance, and now we know why.
Westbrook passes to Turkoglu. Defended by Bargnani. To stop the drought, Johnson on the rebound. And Toronto has possession. They've trailed by as many as 22 points. Here's Jack. Westbrook with the nice D there. He's got 25, and it's Johnson picking him up. Outside Westbrook. Here's Durant. It's front iron and bounces in. Durant's got 33.
Boy, this is fun to watch. This guy is putting on a show right now. He's making it look really easy.
Bargnani against Green. Fires from the elbow. No good from Bargnani. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's Harrison, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Here's Jack. 1:30 left in the third quarter.
I see him.
With the teardrop, and that's good. Laying it in.
What an acrobatic finish. I love the dunk, but you got to give it up for that kind of layup.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot clock leader. You take a look at Bargnani, an intimidating defender, third in the league.
Boy, that...
Take it to him, Thunder.
The Raptors. Marcus Banks has checked in for Davis. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Kirk Heinrich.
And again, they let the defense get a hand on the ball. A little carelessness there. It's difficult to win in the NBA when you give the ball to the other team so much.
Here's Jack. Back to Barbosa. From downtown. That's good. Barbosa's got 24.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got DeRozan. Marcus Banks is out there with Jarrett Jack. Then there's Barbosa and Bargnani. Here's Turkoglu. Again, the thunderstorm. Here's Jack. Just over 7 minutes left to the fourth. Here's Bargnani. Shot, no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Turkoglu with it. Dumps it off. Oh! Up high and down hard.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Here's Jack. And here is Barbosa. Jack drains it from short range.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Here's Turkoglu. Beyond the arc. Banks grabs the rock. Just over 6 minutes left in the game. Jack's shot is good.
Who got him? Don't let him shoot that.
Turkoglu with it.
Hey, stay there. Don't worry.
Kept alive. The second chance effort. Gets the whistle, and he'll go to the line. And the first one drops. Last season, for the first time, NBA fans were allowed to influence Clark the decision on the league's MVP.
Yeah, interesting. The fan vote will only count for 1 out of 125 total votes, so it's unlikely to make any kind of huge difference, but it may lead to less unanimous MVP votes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Green. And it's White in for James Harden. Now DeRozan. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Assist goes to Jared Jack.
Here's Vujicic. About 5.5 minutes left to the 4th. And Clark, if the fans only get 1 out of 125 votes for MVP, do you think that they'll ever influence an outcome?
No, I don't think so, but it's still kind of a neat way to engage the fans. He's not normally a prolific scorer, but he's given them a big lift in this one.
Here's DeRozan. Arcs it high. Vujicic grabs the rebound inside. Defended by Jack.
Just toss it up there and let your teammate take care of his business.
Clark, really, is there a prettier play in the game of basketball than that?
I don't think so.
Now DeRozan shoots over White. DeRozan's shot is good. Here's Vujicic. It's dumped off. Defended by Jack. Here's Harrison and finished up with a nice layup. He has 35.
He's taken center stage here in the second half. He's been getting bucket after bucket.
Here's Jack. Blocked. It stays here. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Heinrich. Count the baseline. And the Raptors making a change here. To the paint, Aldridge, defended by Bargnani. Aldridge, no good.
An outstanding pick there, and he still couldn't get the basket. Next time he gets a look that good, he's got to make it count.
Bright blows the layup.
He made it all happen, Kevin. He contested the shot and cleaned up the miss. Well done.
Got a piece of it. Harrison backs him down. Fades away, and that one's good. 37 points for him.
With this double-digit margin, very little can be done to make this a contest now.
And the Raptors call time here. Clark, what are your thoughts?
They're going to talk strategy or perhaps what's on the dinner menu tonight, because this one is really about over. They have no chance of winning this game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Bargnani. Off the inbound pass. Cephalosha corrals the miss inside. Here's Harrison. Hits the tray. He has 40.
Right on the verge of victory now. They don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball.
According to sources within the league office, you have just been named the conference's Player of the Week once again. Who do you most credit for this award?
Well, I don't think I can single out any one person or group of people. Basically, everyone involved, the coaching staff, my teammates, the fans, my family, they're all to thank for this great accomplishment. Thanks to everyone.